What's up? It's Josh here. HealPTSD.com. If you haven't already, go to the YouTube page and subscribe. If you haven't already, go to the Facebook page and subscribe. If you haven't already, go to the Instagram and the other pages you're associated with and subscribe. Gonna like PTHD, everything is Heal PTHD. But definitely go to this website here if you want to stay in the know of what we got going on, what we're doing, what events we got coming up. PTHDmember.com. That's where we collect all memberships, those who are interested in healing their PTHD. That's where we collect all the information and data for that. For any information as far as what we are doing exactly, what we do about us, all that good stuff, you can always go here to the original website, which is healpthd.com. All right. Um, Again, if you're ready to heal and face some of these hood-based traumas that we deal with, which derive from PTSD, right? Which derive from PTSD. And just to let you guys know what is PTSD, it is post-traumatic hood disorders. That's what it stands for those who've never heard of it. What is post-traumatic hood disorders? Post-traumatic hood disorders are disorders that are unique to ghetto life, to the hood, to living in between the red lines. Um, Between the red lines, meaning you've heard of redlining probably. So redlining means that systematically we've been locked into a space, a demographic, but locked out of others for so long. But anyone living in between those red lines, it's called the hood, basically, for the most part. It's where the people that were locked out were placed, so it's called the hood. And in that environment, we experience a lot of things that has been normalized, but should have been categorized as traumas, but they weren't. And we have grown up in this environment, living these things out, making money off of these things, making industries off of this thing, normalizing it, but not realizing it's damaged us. It's put us in places, mindset, mentally, spiritually, physically, that it's hard to come back from, but it has damaged everything around us, our families, our relationships, our health, our financial growth, our place in this world. It has damaged us. So our goal here at Post Traumatic Hood Disorders is to face those things and to put those things on the table for those who want to heal, those who are ready to do the work. So, with that being said, I want to thank everybody for being here at Reset Sundays. We're here every week at 10 o'clock to discuss some of these things to start our week off a little better than we may have ended it, or just to start it off better than we've ever had before. We want to be conscious of what we're doing over here. So, Reset Sundays is designed to do just that. We're here to have these conversations and to give us a heads up on what we should be paying attention to or what we can be paying attention to coming up for this next week. All right. If you like what we're doing and you support post traumatic hood disorders and healing this, please do me a favor. If you watch this video, share this video with somebody else. Go to the website, like I said, and the YouTube pages and everything else, and like it, subscribe, and share the information there with somebody else. We're not doing this just to do this. We're doing this to spread awareness to this issue because it's been never even dealt with. But it's going to be dealt with for those who want to change. All right. Again, my name is what? Who am I? My name is Josh Franklin, and I want to jump right into the research so that we can get busy right now. All right, so we're talking about again. We're talking about an interesting topic. Just came and downloaded from the other day. I wanted to talk about this because I see there's a big stark difference between the two. So I get this thing to show. Hopefully my camera's not free. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, with that being said, I'm not sure what's going on with my prompt, so we're gonna get through this anyway. I'm not gonna be here very long. I'm gonna try to get through this quick as I possibly can. Drop a couple of jewels as much as I can before I get out of here. Today's topic is clarity versus confidence, and there's a big difference between being clear and being confident. So I want you to pay attention to this concept. Are you clear about who you are, what you're doing in life, where you are in life? Are you clear? Do you have clarity? Or do you move with this concept of confidence? And I want you to remember this phrase right here, right? Confidence has a glass ceiling that clarity will shatter. Confidence has a glass ceiling and a cap that clarity will penetrate and shatter. Clarity goes way further, in other words, than confidence. Confidence shaken and stirred. Confidence can have a person wavering on what they thought they the choice they made. Confidence can have you act as if you are. All right, I'm back. Uh, internet is tripping, y'all, so bear with me, please. But remember that phrase: confidence has a glass ceiling that clarity will shatter. If, and that's just all contingent, if you get clear about who you are, that confidence level will fizzle out. Like I told you when before we got cut off, um, confidence is a good thing until somebody else shows up with more confidence, and then sometimes people shrink to the other person's bigger confidence. But clarity, you can never shrink. If you're clear about something, there's nothing to shrink about because you're clear. It is what it is. You know for sure that this is a thing for you. You've been confirmed, and you know what you. It's not even about your track record, how well you've done it in the past. It's just in your mind, in your spirit. You know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I know this is where I'm supposed to be. And clarity trumps confidence at all costs. Trust me. In life, as in the hood, we're taught to look confident, but confidence without clarity is fragile. True power comes from being clear on why you're here, what the assignment is. Now, being clear and having clarity has a whole lot to do with knowing your purpose. If you know me and you come to any of my seminars, workshops, hood summits, you're going to hear a lot about purpose because I'm huge on purpose. Purpose is synonymous with clarity to me. You can't know your purpose without being clear. But confidence has nothing to do with purpose. Confidence has nothing to do with clarity. Zero. Confidence comes from when you have, I got all of my degrees they said I need to have. I got a BA, master's, PhD. Yeah, this here internet is trying to block my clarity, but I don't know what's going on here. I don't even know where I left off here, but I'm gonna try. To get through this. Um, Clarity, y'all. No, I think I was talking about confidence. Confidence. Um, Again, you can have all the degrees in the world and have all the job experience in the world. Does that make you? Does that make you clear about this is what you're supposed to be doing? Does that make you clear about what you're doing and how you're doing it? Probably not. It probably does with a false sense to it, but clarity is something different. Clarity is something that you know why you went to school to get that degree because this is what you're supposed to do in this world. Like purpose. Why you're doing this is your purpose. Clarity is your purpose. How you were to this planet and time it was to do when you get to this planet. That's what clarity brings. That's what purpose brings. Confidence, you can just get it good at it. With it, your mom and dad told you it's a good pathway because they'll make you a decent living and earn some money. But that doesn't make your purpose. It comes from the Most High. Confidence comes from the world system, parents, school, and marketing, whatever. It comes. So clarity comes from the Creator. Clear, that means you have a direct connection with the Creator who wants you to know what you're supposed to be doing. As long as you're listening and your area and your mind is okay, is ready to receive the messages. Because sometimes clarity combats or goes against this notion of a confident concept. You may be super confident in that. Clarity says, no, it's not what you're supposed to be doing, though. And most people will fight with that concept and not be humble to submit to what clarity is. Hopefully that makes sense. It's choppy today. I didn't expect this, but I'm trying to work my way through it. Let me ask a few questions. I need to reflect on these questions. What's the difference between wavering with confidence, wavering with clarity? Are you seeking approval or sending a signal? Are you showing up to be seen or to fulfill that purpose? What's the difference between you coming out of whatever you do with clarity versus confidence? Just think about that for yourself. Ask yourself this question also. Are you confident or clear? Are you really clear about what you're supposed to be? You just doing it so long. Or you have all the degrees. Like, take all this stuff off the table and just tell me if this is something that you would do properly. Because remember, when you're clear and you know purpose, there's no retiring from it. Another question: which best describe how you carry out your marching orders from your higher? Remember, clarity comes from the highest power. Are you confident in the religious things that you may be trying to strive towards, or the degrees that you may have acquired? Are you confident in those things giving you what you need? Or are you confident because you know in your soul, this is where I'm supposed to be? Only way you get to clarity is that you be honest. It's only